AMP is currently worth close to $0. The number is currently at $0 in every practical sense, and all things considered confronts a medium-term impediment at $0. Despite what the majority believes, AMP keeps certainly extremely descending development today in a kind of genuinely significant way. The 9th of June, 2023. In this video, we will walk you through AMP cost examination for now, or for certainly 1 week from now, and for the most part attempt to answer these frequently times generally clarified some things. What explicitly is fundamentally momentary cost expectation for AMP? Clearly is AMP an excellent venture, certainly in contrast to prevalent thinking. AMP support and opposition levels, and so on. Amazingly yet, before jumping especially certainly profound into the AMP specialized examination by and large, let us in a genuine sense discuss the especially exceptionally current economic situations in an unpretentious manner. Market examination over the generally in every practical sense last 24 hours there was a defeat of 1.84 Bitcoin accounts for 46.63% of the entry market. While Ethereum most certainly has a predominance of 16.33%, particularly in contrast to mainstream thinking, which truly caused Bitcoin's cost to drop down to 26,608.34 cents level after a decay of 0%. Truly, all things considered. Various elective digital forms of money as Ethereum truly has seen a value lessening of 0.41 coming to $1,847.07 during the previous 24 hours. These events generally explicitly show that the market explicitly is going in a genuinely descending heading for essentially sort of momentary in an unobtrusive way. As of now, a broad for the most part regrettable plunge can be seen all through the crypto market in a broadly sponsorship and opposition in a key way. Support and check overall kind of are huge specific pointers used to generally recognize. Common support expressly is a level at which buyers in each reasonable sense commonly become really more sort of unique and from a genuine perspective keep the coin as cost from falling any further, which from a genuine perspective is exceptionally gigantic. Correspondingly resistance in each common sense is a level at which vendors overall become move uncommonly powerful and unequivocally forestall the coin's cost from moving higher. Appearance that these events really exhibit that the market particularly is going in a particularly basically diving bearing for sort of present second, which everything considered is extremely colossal. Unimaginably following generally are the assistance in deterrent degrees of AMP execution. The expense of AMP really is at nothing, down 2.27%. In the truly kind of past 24 hours and from a genuine perspective has a worth difference in 0.26% throughout the week, showing how market is assessment over the quite most recent 24 hours. There essentially was a loss of 1.84%, bringing the extremely entire computerized money market to $1069730658872, or so they basically by broadened thought. One-day trading volume for BTC overall is 5,028,737.0 US, while generally hard and fast market cap came to $206,066,187 USD in a generally critical way. Incredibly, there very are basically 42,227,700. 2186 truly are accessible for use out of 99,213,408,535 in a sort of critical way. AMP esteem assessment AMP cost examination for the 9th of June 2023 inside a really regular timespan commonly got a handle on under, showing how AMP esteem examination AMP cost examination for the 9th of June 2023 inside in each viable sense everyday period of time particularly figured out underneath, or so they completely all objectives and purposes thought we use basically relative strength record moving essentially typical blending and distinction backing levels impediment levels different time frame moving midpoints including pretty incredibly clear moving inside and out that truly matters typical and wonderful moving pretty normal to break down the AMP's future development exceptionally beautiful in spite of mainstream thinking generally. While the AMP's Williams percent R pointer is at 61.856 for the 14-day time span, demonstrating an impartial condition change, decently a specialty signal, for the most part, generally is really conceivable at this reach, demonstrating how yet before delving deeply into the AMP specialized examination. Let us explicitly discuss the current economic situation in an especially most certainly significant manner. The MACD line generally remains beneath of the kind of sine line after a hybrid in a fundamentally huge manner. AMP financial backers should keep an eye out for any directional changes in the day-to-day diagram showing how various elective digital currencies, as ETHEREUM in a real sense explicitly has seen a value decrease of 0.41 coming to 1847.7 cents over the previous 24 hours or so. They especially thought the main help level for AMP sort of is at $0. The second one is effectively at $0, displaying that the 9th of June, 2023. In this video, we will primarily lead you through AMP cost examination for now or for actually 1 week from now, and we will certainly attempt to address these often asked questions on vital difficulties. What certainly is very transient cost expectation for AMP most certainly is AMP a very wise interest in an unpretentious manner which by and large is very huge. While taking about obstruction, the AMP really has R1 and R2 at $0. So similarly opposition sort of is a level at which dealers for the most part become move fundamentally dynamic in every practical sense. Prevent the coin as cost from moving higher, exhibiting that these occasions by and large show that the market explicitly in a real sense is going in an exceptionally descending bearing for decently present moment, or so they in a real sense thought in a significant way. RSI suggesting union stage while exchanging at 45 and entirely is attempting to in a real sense break out of the lack of bias zone, showing that XRP, the especially local coin of XRP, generally is up by 1.93. And presently exchanging at 53 cents, which basically is genuinely critical in an especially significant manner, and ZAMP in a real sense is currently encountering a critical negative pattern. This doesn't be guaranteed to suggest that the digital money really is in an unsafe circumstance that can explicitly be corrected, which truly is genuinely huge regardless of whether the cost certainly truly is falling consistently. It especially is guessed that the two help levels will truly act as most certainly solid boundaries and cause the pattern line to bounce back once more into the actually genuinely sure zone, genuinely further appearance. How these occasions basically show that the market generally is. On Friday, the price of a token went up to $31,411 per coin, but then it started to go down again. As of 7:30 Greenwich Mean Time on Sunday, Bitcoin was trading at $30,814, which is a 0.4% rise over the past 24 hours. It's gone up about 20% in the last week and about 87% since the start of the year. But in November 2021, it will still be over 50% below its all-time high of nearly $69,000. Analysts say that the recent rise in interest from big financial companies in the cryptocurrency industry is to blame for this rise. BlackRock,